What's going on, you guys? This is Dimension Scott back at you once again with a brand new video, and today this is my theatrical ranking of the Batman films from Tim Burton, Joel Schumacher, Christopher Nolan, Zack Snyder, Matt Reeves, the Batman, from least to the best. And this is going to be one of my last few videos I'm recording in this movie, getting myself ready for my move. So let's talk about it. Before we get into today's video, if you're new to my channel and you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe for more videos if you like what you see. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram with the same name as usual, Dimension Scott, where I talk about all things physical media, and I'm also on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Okay guys, so if you remember, I did do a Batman anthology ranking with Tim Burton and Joel Schumacher. Well, this time I'm gonna do another Batman ranking with the Nolan trilogy, the Tim Burton ones, Joel Schumacher, Matt Reeves, Christopher Nolan, and also Batman Mask of the Phantasm. This ranking will not include Lego Batman or even the Batman movie from the 1960s. So without no further ado, shall we begin? At 10th place is Batman Forever. I'm sorry guys, but I know there's a lot of you who will defend this movie till forever. And I've been hearing rumors about a Schumacher cut that was a lot more darker than this cut of the movie. But personally for myself, this wasn't my first ever Batman movie I got to experience as a kid. I will get into Batman and Robin later, which will probably shock you. Still, Batman Forever is a step down from what Tim Burton started, because Batman Returns was criticized for how dark that movie was. Val Kilmer did a fine job, may he rest in peace. May Joel Schumacher rest in peace. But if we get a Schumacher cut that we've been hearing rumors for years about, I'm all in for it. But for myself personally, this is just not my favorite Batman movie. Stepping down from what Tim Burton started to a more kind of kids direction that just tries to do way too much to be a kids movie because of all the complaints from Batman Returns. Okay, these next couple of ones are kind of hard for me to like, which ones do I rank over the other, which ones do I think I like better. But this is kind of hard for me guys. So but I'm going at 9th place is in this Blu-ray set, and that is Batman Begins. I'm sorry guys, not that I don't dislike the movie, but I think Christian Bale did a good job for what he did at the time. This was definitely the first live-action Batman movie that was taken serious, because Batman and Robin was so criticized for its campiness and miscastings, and put the Batman franchise on a long break until Christopher Nolan brought it back with a fresh take, based more serious Caped Crusader. But a lot of this movie, some of the action in this movie doesn't hold up. I think it's so fastly paced you can't see what's going on with the action sequences. Christian Bale did a good job for his time. It is definitely a more realistic what if Batman was in the real world, and Christopher Nolan did a good job in directing that. But I wish they shot the action way better. And I think it's kind of a long movie. I think Christopher Nolan makes really long movies that are not all of that is all too exciting. Number 8 is going to be Matt Reeves, the Batman. First off, Robert Pattinson did a fine job, but Matt Reeves as a director, he doesn't really shoot no action in this movie. It does focus a lot more on Batman being a detective. I think that chase sequence on the highway with the Batmobile was pretty good, but it is definitely a really long movie for like 3 hours, and I think some of this movie could have been cut down some, and this is not so much action in this movie. Robert Pattinson and the actress who plays Selena Kyle, Catwoman, both did a good job in this movie, but it is still like, feels like it's very long. Number 7, I'm going with The Dark Knight. And I know a lot of people rank The Dark Knight so low on their list as the greatest comic movies of all time, and that's just thanks to Heath Ledger's Joker. But me personally, this was never my personal favorite. out of the Nolan trilogy. And I think Christopher Nolan, his movies can be too long for me, and not everything in the movie is all that interesting. But this movie is praised for Heath Ledger as the Joker. It does have some better shot action than what Batman Begins was, in my opinion. Christian Bale did a good job reprising his role. They recasted Rachel and they killed her off. I really like the guy who played Harvey Dent becoming Two-Face, and I actually wish we could have saw more of him if they kept him alive in The Dark Knight Rises. Number 6, I'm going with Batman Returns. This is a good follow. This is more like a standalone, but it's a good follow-up from the success of Batman '89. Michael Keaton, Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman, Danny DeVito as the Penguin, and this movie, it feels like it's set in the Christmas season, because which apparently the whole setting in this movie is set around Christmas, and I really do enjoy that in this movie. It is it's a movie I like to watch mostly every Christmas. So Batman Returns, I like Michael Keaton still. I love Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman, Danny DeVito, the guy who played Max Schreck. This is definitely a good time to watch during the Christmas season. Number 5 in this final trilogy, final movie in this trilogy is going to be The Dark Knight Rises. Pretty divisive. Some say it was nowhere near as good as The Dark Knight due to the absence of Heath Ledger because he passed away. For this third movie and the final movie in the trilogy, I thought it was a really epic story. And it has far my favorite action in the Nolan trilogy. Once again, Christian Bale as Bruce Wayne and Batman. Anna Hathaway was good as Selina Kyle, Catwoman, and even Tom Hardy was menacing as Bane. And they do tie a lot of things from Batman Begins and to this movie. I know a lot of people didn't like Talia al Ghul, who was ridiculously killed off. But for this movie, as a third and final movie in the Nolan trilogy, I think it was a epic, satisfying conclusion before we moved to the DCEU with Zack Snyder and everything. Number 4, I'm giving it to Batman Mask of the Phantasm. For those of you who don't know, this is a origin. This is more a prequel to Batman the Animated Series with Kevin Conroy, rest in peace, as the voice of Batman, Mark Hamill as the Joker, and an original character named Phantasm. Spoiler alert, the Phantasm is actually Bruce Wayne's love interest. This movie overall has a good story, and the animation looks exactly like from the animated series. This is your origin spin-off prequel setup to Batman the Animated Series of why Bruce Wayne became Batman, setting him up in that cartoon series as well. Number 3, unpopular, is going to be Batman and Robin. And why do I think that is? Because this is still this is a campy movie that's so highly entertaining, no matter what excuses, no matter what reasons you have, why it's bad. But for myself, it was my first Batman movie that I grew up watching. I had the toys, I dressed up for Halloween, and to this day, it's still one of my most entertaining Batman movies, period. And I can personally put aside, in my mind, that this movie is bad. This movie is not a movie I dislike watching, no matter what people say why this movie is bad, because of miscastings of George Clooney, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I think Alicia Silverstone was also a celebrity crush when I was a kid. And yeah, this is an entertaining movie. I understand why people don't like it. Joel Schumacher even said he apologized for disappointing fans who love Batman Forever. But for myself, this is one of my most entertaining comic book movies that I can still enjoy for what it is. And I understand why it put the Batman franchise on a long hiatus until Batman Begins came out. So I will stay entitled into that until I'm no more. Number 2 is going to be Batman v Superman, the Ultimate Cut, period. Ben Affleck did such an awesome job. He is definitely my favorite live action Batman actor, next to Michael Keaton. So I know there's arguments that this movie crams into too much. I wish we actually got a solo Batman movie with Ben Affleck that we were originally planned to get, but stuff happened behind the scenes and all that. But in this movie, I just freaking love Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne and Batman with that voice and his feud with Superman, and inspired him to form the Justice League later. But coming in at number 1 is going to be Batman 1989. Thanks to Tim Burton's vision, thanks to Michael Keaton, thanks to Jack Nicholson as the Joker, this is still one of my most favorite go-to rewatch Batman movies, period. I love the tone. I love that theme as well. It has one of my favorite Batmobiles. This is still a fan favorite Batman movie. I don't care what nobody says at making it seem like the Nolan trilogy are better movies and stuff and all that, but this is still my personal favorite as a more accurate Batman movie with the theme, Michael Keaton, casting, and all that stuff. This is still my favorite Batman movie. So there we have it, guys. What did you think of my Batman ranking? Let me know how would you rank the Batman franchise down below. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And I think I'm going to record another video in this room before that is officially it, everybody. But thank you all for watching. Please take care, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.